Is it possible to have it in the online? No, you know, usually hearing from the teacher directly, it has some potency, it has some blessings, it has some value, it has some gratitude. Nowadays in schools, the children goes and they study, and the teacher says that I have completed the formula till here. Tomorrow we will see. And what teacher will, when students will do, they will go to Google Baba. They will ask Google Baba, they will complete the rest of the answers. There's options also. In this method, you will not have any gratitude towards teachers. When we coming here and learning from teachers, it's automatically in our heart. And today we assembled here to express our gratitude. We have learned. They came and they taught us this valuable knowledge. This is ancient wisdom. It is realized by thousands and thousands and thousands of sages. The same knowledge is comes to relatives and friends. Because when we receiving the same time we have to express our gratitude towards that person. Otherwise, we will like a selfish person. We are receiving to give. We are receiving to give. And that is a British parampara we received from our spiritual master, that great Asian wisdom. We are here to express our gratitude, and simultaneously, you all taking this knowledge. When we receive knowledge, knowledge doesn't come free. Knowledge comes with responsibility. We are receiving this knowledge, and we are so responsible man in the society and community. We will be setting an ideal example in the community. That's why we are responsible. And knowingly, unknowingly, if you are in ISKCON for a few years, you will automatically become senior devotee. Guruji, बहुत सालों से हैं. Automatically you will become senior devotee. But we have to live up to the standard. That is very very important. That's why when we receive knowledge, along with the knowledge we receive, we become responsible for that also. That's why we are coming here. It's not only like as I mentioned yesterday, not only like it's chanting mantra, we learning mantra, or performing yagya swaha, all these things. So along with that, the culture, Prabhupada always mentions in many purports that Brahminical culture. That Brahminical culture we have to develop. We have to live up to the standard of the Brahminical. In the mood, in the cleanliness, in the habits, in our activities, everything that Brahminical touch has to come. Then the dealings, everything Brahminical touch has to come. Then our life will become a Brahmana. One who is a real Vaishnava is automatically Brahmana also. One is a real Brahmana, he will automatically become a nice Vaishnava. That's why we should, many times, we hear and read the qualities of Brahmanas. We try to apply in our day-to-day life, and we will become an ideal example for the society. Many people says, one day, when I was doing college, weekends we go for IVS classes, IVS program, and that day I got really late. I was in Dhoti Kurta. Some of our boys and myself also, we were crossing railway track. Railway track to catch the train. And we crossed the railway track, and one person blocked us. He was asking, Swami, you are in Dhoti Kurta and Tilak and everything. You are passing the railway track. And he said, you are setting an ideal example. It was immediately stopped me and he asked in the right place. Because we are hearing this Patimala Tilak Dhoti Kurta, this comes with responsibility. That's a real lesson we learned. Many people sees us, now we are going as a if you going to perform in a yajna in somebody's home, what they will call you? Pandit. They will call you Pandit ji आइए, बैठिए, Pandit ji आपको क्या चाहिए? You know Pandit for the society. Actually, knowingly, unknowingly, we are taking that responsibility. Actually, nobody calls us Prabhu. You know, Prabhu also has a very big responsibility. And if you go to somebody comes to this Guruji, Swamiji, they give many titles to us. But we are not up to the standard. But at least we should strive for that. And actually, we should be very grateful, and we are very grateful, very thankful to all the teachers who have given us a valuable time and valuable knowledge. And we hope and pray that we can apply that knowledge, and with that knowledge we can serve the Supreme Lord. With that knowledge we can serve the Vaishnavas and the community generally. Thank you so much. And first, if any one of you like to share, you all can share one by one. Finally, all the teachers will speak also. Okay? Who would like to volunteer? Yes, tell one word, please.
By nature, I am very small-hearted person, mild person. So till the time what the Prabhuji has said that waves are there in my mind, I would like to just express the gratitude before it gets went off. So I am just taking this first opportunity. So thank you so much for giving us the opportunity. I remember when I got this invitation that we are arranging this course. So first thing that came to my mind is like I was naturally obliged and grateful to Srila Prabhupada, because Srila Prabhupada is the person who has taken that initiative to maintain and to give the live examples of the Brahminical culture, not even in India but in West also. So it was initially it was really, because as I said that I am very envious kind of person. So because initially I said that when I came to the class that Prabhuji from Russia and Prabhuji from Malaysia, I was just thinking that being got the benefit of being in India, and that too by birth being a Brahmin, I am at a level I am learning from the people who are not practically born in India. So that is a great success of Prabhupada mission. So that was it was great pleasure for me and great appreciation of me that Prabhupada has created a world where everyone is like welcome. Second thing I came to second thing what I thought is the legacy that Prabhupada started. Now his disciple and his second generation has now carried out that legacy, and they are also prompting and they are also encouraging people to maintain this Brahminical culture, because unfortunately now what we see in the society, because of the mobile and the media bombarding everywhere, and I'm not exception from that, I'm also into that. I've experienced a lot, because no matter whatever we do, but unfortunately even we are seeing the spiritual program on the mobile or any other thing, the advertise will distract. Some kind of advertise will come and that will distract us. So I'm seeing that impact that is happening on the child's mind, and in that kind of scenario and this Kali Yuga, the people like Prabhupada and his disciples, Param Pujya Radhanath Swami Maharaj and all the Vartman Acharyas and Kriyas Acharyas, they created the culture where their disciple and their successor are also carrying out and making this the entire system alive, where in today's time also we can experience that Gurukul environment. Because to be very honest, when I'm currently also working, having a work from home. So by Krishna's mercy and by all of your kindness, I could manage both little here and there. So excuse me for that classes which I couldn't attend because of the priority. As Goran has rightly mentioned that you went in between the class to do you are here to understand the Brahminical culture, and you went back and done some Shudra cover and you came back again. So I know, but that gives me the another opportunity, to be with all the devotees, to learn from them. And specifically, I told my boss that I'm going to. He was not giving me because we have to go to office 3 days a week and 2 days a week. So I was very honest, and I said that Krishna willing, everything will be taken care. I told him that I'm going to Gurukul because I am born in a Brahminical family and I need to have that particular course. We have to do that. So people are coming from the different place, Mayapur, and they are coming here. Otherwise, you will have to give me the holiday of 3 months. Now better you give me the holiday of 1 month and allow me to do the work from home so that I can, both the way I can manage that. My Krishna's mercy all went well. And when I started the course, earlier I used to think that it is very easy. You just memorize the dialogue, the way we do it in drama, you memorize the dialogue and you just say it and it will happen. But the first class that I attended, there I came to know that it is not like memorizing the slokas or in your specific speed or specific tone, you can just repeat that. It is very difficult, and the first thing Prabhuji, both the teachers and the Vedanta has also instructed that it is, if you can't do anything, you just try to copy that. But for me, to copy that, it was difficult. Unless and until they give us the word by word explanation and the word by word meter, it is difficult for me to even sing in the chorus in the background. Then I realized that what I have entered into. But I had a full trust that we have teachers from Gurukul, from Mayapur, all the seniors are there, and because of their guidance and instruction, definitely we will be, at least I can come up to at the passing mark. And yeah, as Prabhuji has rightly mentioned, it is not the end, it is the starting. So it was an opportunity to learn what many purpose where Prabhupada mentions about the Brahminical culture, the kind of qualities we need to imbibe in ourselves, because as you rightly mentioned, that knowingly or unknowingly, in our offices also, in our social structure, family, friends, everyone knows us that we are connected to ISKCON somehow or the other. So my action, my words and my behavior are speaking more than me. So it is very, very important for me to whatever I've learned, I exhibit them. Even, see, I'm very honored that internally I don't have any love for Lord or devotees or, interest in chanting or kirtan or anything. But at least, because fortunately I'm in ISKCON, I need to exhibit certain things which is expected from me. So I'm very, very grateful and thankful to all the teachers. You all are our Siksha Guru for your guidance, feedback, correction. And I would must say that all the teachers are very, very compassionate and very, very sensitive. Even if they want to correct us, they are correcting in such a way that it doesn't get hurt. You are doing, I know that I am doing very badly, but still Prabhu always encourages us. You are doing it rightly. Do it with more confidence. Do it with this. So he has always taken that that is not discouraging. And yesterday was a moment for me to watch and to witness their patience and tolerance. Not because of all of you, because all of you were up to the mark, but to some extent I was not giving them the pleasure of what they taught me so far. So I was very, very disappointed for myself, but I know that it is like child is learning from something from parents. So it is bound to happen that child will make a mistake and parents are there to correct it. The only responsibility of child is to listen and follow the parents. So I am very, very grateful and thankful to Shivanand Sam Prabhu, all those who are in organizing committee and maintaining and then taken up the initiative of doing this Yagya course, because personally I always in any Yagya where I go, I am very much attracted by the Vedic hymns, the mantras that Brahmana chant together. Though I don't know anything, but I like to hear that in the chorus that Brahmana chanting, the divine sound, the vibrations of the sloka. And basically the aroma of the yagya. When yagya happens, the aroma and the atmosphere that happens, it used to attract me a lot. And now Krishna gave me the opportunity to be part of this. Very, very grateful and thankful. Also thankful for all the teachers for tolerating me, giving us the guidance, help, never discouraging, always motivating. And I'll just try to see that wherever I can quote all of you, I'll try that I'll not give you the chance of to blow down your head. I'll just try to maintain that, and very, very grateful, thankful for this opportunity. And forgive me for all the offenses, direct or indirect way that I must have committed to all the Shiksha Gurus. And again, it's a wonderful opportunity. I also remember the Prabhupada where he mentioned about the importance of the association. Earlier I used to take very lightly, even now I'm taking it very lightly, but Prabhupada and Maharaj also mentioned in recent class that you don't know that who is sitting next to you. So it is my great, great pleasure that all the devotees, all the Vaishnavas are there. I am just asking forgiveness for all the mental offenses and direct or indirect any comment or just taking it lightly, just putting my hands on their shoulders or just like treating them like an equal. So I am just asking forgiveness for that. And again, thank you so much. Very, very grateful and eagerly waiting to serve each one of you in very insignificant way if I can. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much.
Hey, wow.
Hare Krishna. I want to express my gratitude to the entire team, Chairman, the teachers, Vedant Prabhu is not there, and Mohammad Lakshmi Prabhu and Gopuraj. Actually, I had different understanding of Yagna and before coming to this course actually. And in fact, one senior devotee told me, when he asked me where you are going, I'm going for nature course. Yagna, you are giving up Sankirtan Yagna and going to some other Yagna, entering to some other Yagna. I was thinking maybe I'm getting to know what it is. So I came here and I had some doubts also about Yagna and all. I learned here actually. And I thought Yagna means maybe I know some procedure and some mantras will be there which I have to chant. But after coming here, I thought okay, it will be easy one. But somehow when I started, I also realized it is difficult actually to learn mantra. Initially I thought it was just memorizing mantras, but then I understood some tune we have to follow. And then I thought, okay, what is the need to follow particular tune? Then gradually I realized and learned from the devotees like Gopuraj Prabhu or Mahaprabhu that they are very so much particular about tune. And then they told that like it is from Sama and this from actually this is how the Vedic mantras are supposed to be chanted, right? From it's a science. Gradually I realized from them that it's a science and it has to be followed and it's the same tune. They were so particular that then I realized that maybe it is not possible for me to learn only. But at the end of the course, somehow I got confidence that yeah, I can do something. That's mainly because of the teachers. Actually, I have to give the credit to the teachers because initially I was very confident in the beginning, but after entering, I lost confidence after a few days. But again, I regained confidence that exclusively because of the teachers, because they were very supportive and they were very patient and they were explaining everything and they are very sharp. If you are like little bit here and there in the tune, and it took a lot of time for once Vishnu and
Krita.
so much time is required to spend so much time for just correcting one up and down. And then I realized how much it's a serious thing to chant in a particular way. It's not just some mantra somehow you chant, because most of the time it happens outside. And nobody knows outside world Actually, if you chant little up and down Vishnu, the way you chant outside when you do yajna, hardly anybody it will matter. But here they were teaching very properly, and I felt very authentically. And also, initially I thought yajna, why it's like. Then I learned from this course which they designed, or they've taken it in Parampara. What actually our Acharya has designed it. Gopal Bhatta Goswami has designed it. I was like, oh, amazing! It's our Acharya's work only. It's not like something they are importing from something else, somewhere else. And also I had a doubt, and like even Prabhupada also did yajna. Somebody says, what is the need of this course and what is the need of yajna? We do just chanting Hare Krishna for everything. But I see that Prabhupada also did yajna himself. If I used to perform a ceremony, marriage or initiation or anything, we have so much pastimes, how we ask for ingredients, how people arrange for yajna, and so much fun. But the thing is that even the place where nobody knows what is yajna, Prabhupada has introduced this element. Then I felt that this element has a value. If our Acharya is introduced, but Prabhupada has modified certain things, like even for like Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu was telling today, even for Garbhadan Samskar, suppose in scripture something is given, but Prabhupada has given certain standard, like you do this thing, is sufficient. And some devotee asked Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu that Prabhuji, like for this Samskar, my Guru Maharaj told me to follow this thing, which is little modified version of what is there in Shastra. If your Guru Maharaj is telling, just follow that, that is best. So that understanding I got, even Gopal Bhatta Goswami also, he has collected from different scriptures, the essence is given, and even in the society there is a need. Like many times people ask how to do this samskar or how to do, and Prabhupada has quoted so much time in his books that samskaras have to be followed, starting from Garbhadan Samskar, many times it quoted. And then so much, and Vedic culture means Brahminical culture, samskaras are like, every time Prabhupada quotes. But of course Prabhupada could not, I felt, understood. He has introduced some elements of video worship, some standards. Even those standards were difficult to follow in those times for those people. So now actually it's the time that we actually implement, and whatever is possible, wherever is possible, because we are not pure devotees. So all elements are required. And that's the part why Prabhupada also wanted Devi Varnashram to be part of, because not everybody is pure devotee. Somebody asked why this is required. Then because everybody is not up to that standard, many are leaving the society because they cannot follow that standard. So this is a very important part and aspect and need of the society which our teachers are delivering. I'm very happy, and initially I had a different understanding. My whole conception and understanding is changed, and I'm very confident, and I feel very much important, needed value is added to my Krishna conscious journey. I'm very grateful. Thank you so much for all the teachers and coordinators. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
For me to come to this Yajna course to learn, I must thank Krishna first, Sri Krishna. Because I can see and how Lord Krishna, over the course of time, fulfills everybody's desire. I didn't know that this course was being conducted here for the first time. I was just here, and Gaurang Priya told me, we are friends for last 30 years. That this course is happening, you come and join, I am attending. So you just have a friend, I came to join. But then I remembered that actually long back, when I joined as a brahmachari in ashram, that is long back, I had, I think definitely I had a desire that one day I should learn what is yajna also. I should be able to chant. And in one of the brahmachari class also I had asked this question, and Govind Prabhu was giving class, and he had given some answer that I had asked one time that do you think all of us should learn also yajna? is necessary for all the professors to learn because we go on perform so many functions here and there. So that time he had answered that, well, it is depend upon how the nature of the person is, the qualities of a Brahman and all that. That's how he had answered. But I can say that I had definitely some desire at some point of time, long back, with a sincere wish to learn and one time would perform this and conduct proper chanting of mantras and perform this sacred ceremony for as a devotee for so many. So I can see that Lord Krishna has fulfilled over 20-25 years this desire. I didn't know, it was just happening here. And then somebody told actually it happens every year. Then I told Gaurapriya, okay, I am going to Nasik, I just came here, preaching the starting, not even 2 weeks. I'll do it later, next year. And then somebody told, no, it is happening for the first time here. For the first time. And Mayapur devotees have come, they are teaching and they have been invited by the authorities, Garam Prabhu, somehow by collaboration. And this is happening for the first time, you don't wait for the next time. You don't know. So then I started immediately joining because I joined late. After it started, I joined. Gaurapriya pulled me. And then in between, I have gone in 3 weeks, 3 times to Nasik and come back. But by grace of Krishna and by grace of the tolerant and very efficient, intelligent, well-trained, authorized, compassionate, and teachers that Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has sent us from Mayapur. And by Krishna's empowerment, I have been able to pick up something. I hope they are satisfied with my inclination to progress. But this is definitely, now when I go back in a lane of memory, I can see that it is somehow if you have a wish to do some service to Krishna, over course of time Krishna definitely takes a note. And he somehow arranges in course of time, where and how you don't know. He sends the correct time, opportunity, devotee, somehow it happens. We don't know. I was not ready for it, I didn't know. But I can see also, I again, point number 2, I want to again thank Lord Krishna. And then of course I will thank my teachers. Because I can say it's all happening by grace of Krishna. Again I want to thank Lord Krishna that even in a short span of time I could memorize all the mantras. Though I am not really efficiently be perfected in the meters and the time space mantras and everything. But at least I can see that I could remember also the mantras despite schedule here and there, coming late and joining and I didn't attend most of the morning things, morning chanting. I could come for the afternoon chanting only. And also I was always late as usual. But still by grace of Krishna, I could catch up the whole thing. That's why I see that this opportunity given to me by the coordinators, devotees, their hard work is a gift to me by Krishna. So that's why I want to thank all the devotees who have become a part of instrument by grace of Krishna to give me this knowledge, because this knowledge, as all of you are saying, is required by Brahminical culture, by those who have been trained, and they are presenting it with authorized manner. And exactly how should be chanted with our notes and mantra. Otherwise, like Prabhu was saying, just for one example. No, like I am born in a Odia family, a simple Odishan family. So for us, we use the words like Grishma, Sarad, Basanta as ritus, are the seasons. That time we don't use the Grishma. Common word for us. Common word. In the schools we use this Grishma ritu, Sarad ritu, Basant ritu. We don't pay so much attention. Grishma, Itma, Sarad, Dhavi. That Gri is long E. But he was saying yesterday our vernacular language makes it speak like common word. Grishma. We don't say Grishma. Then people when talking in the school and college will say, what is guy saying? But that subtle impression of the long as the vernacular growth is affecting how it should not be in the chanting of the mantra, the Vedic. Then also I get to Prabhu's and everything. You know, I understood how the notes have to go up and down and changes of matra. I started practicing on application also, but still I could see the it's not matching actually because the voice is not trained to vary the pitch like a harmonium pitch how it goes up and down. How they are actually teaching and they want us to also become the standard. But anyway, they have accepted everybody is accepting this fact that we are eager to learn the proper process. It might take different time as per different upbringing for different people, but they have understood. They have been very tolerant and encouraging, despite my difficulties and my shortcomings. That's the greatest blessings from the teachers, as everybody is saying and expressing their heartfelt gratitude. And as everybody is saying, I am very much grateful to all the teachers to give us the authorized, authentic process of, because I was discussing with Garang Priya, that I heard this Purusha Sukta somewhere else, and then I saw this Sri Sukta. I heard this, whatever link is sent in the WhatsApp. Bhagis Prabhu was chanting Sri Sukta. Then I asked in YouTube how others are chanting, and I could see that most of the people are Niranyavana is very fast. So I could see what is the actual process. They are not actually chanting in the proper matra, but to go up in the tones. So we are grateful to them. They have given their personal association, the links by chanting, for us to continue to actually learn, come to the standards. Even if it's a short course, they are giving us the break to start the point. That's what I feel. That's what I was expressing to them also. After now I'm 46, 47, 30 years in ISKCON. But even now there is opportunity to learn and grow. The process is there. There are so many. This also I was expressing to other devotees that this will open up very great field of seva. I was telling Sanat Prabhu. This includes DT installation, Bhumi Pujan, temple installation, and DT welcoming, and so many other forms of sanskaras we are taught on that Krishna Jatakam sanskara. And those devotee students are connected to me, they are already eager. Prabhu, what is going on? How much percentage did you get? They are asking. How much percentage you got? What is the marks? What is the exam? They are all keeping close track what I am doing. So they know I am learning here. So now they are going to organize so many things. So I am grateful to all the greatest teachers from Mayapur Dham to tolerate me, to encourage me, to teach me, to give me the authorized process of Vedic sacrifice, to fulfill my long desire through the wish of Krishna. Personally also they gave me the encouragement. Prabhu, as our personal teacher, he gave us very close guidance where I am doing the mistakes. And I was supposed to approach him, but I was not available to approach him personally. Prabhu is always encouraging me personally, and Sivanand Singh Prabhu, he always has a very soft corner to me, though I am, he just remembers my service to Jayapataka Maharaj for a long time. So they are all very soft corner to me. They accepted me late. They accepted my not being present here every week for 2-3 days. Not coming for the morning chanting, still gave me scope to appear for exams and go through the whole thing. And I am so much grateful. It will be a lifelong relationship, that's what I feel. And otherwise, we cannot actually perfect. That's the way.
Haribol.
Please accept this, a lifelong relationship it begins now. So I think I can learn. I would be able to learn properly. If only I continue to grow and I'll meet them often somehow, so that I continue to understand different other. I brought the books also to ask what are the other links for other mantras. I will
Can
be
you
a
find the
task
phone
for
call?
you. Thank you so much.
Don't worry, our Prabhu is already in the research team. So, yeah.
And also we are grateful that you are from Malaysia. I didn't know which place. Which place? KL. KL. You from?
I'm from Tamil Nadu.
Yeah.
Because Prabhuji traveled all over the world along with Jayapataka Maharaj. That's why he's been many countries, many states. So that day one from Indonesia, Bali, one fellow came. That time he was saying, yeah, I've been to Bali, I'm going to meet him.
So they are from different, as Prabhu said, different countries, but still how they have been practicing so nicely, the devotees.
Actually, when Anjana Prabhu called me and asked, I want to join Eagle Books.
Which
The last person I was asking, he will call me and ask. I told him, Prabhuji, already 3-4 days over, you like to join now, you can join next year also. I was kind of discouraging him. He was saying, no, I need to join. But one condition, I go very often there. Every weekend I have to go to Nasik. Better you can attend because whoever approached me, I told them, if you are joining, you have to be consistent in all classes. It should not be like I'll attend few classes, I'll go for seva and come. Whoever called me, I told them, if you are joining, you have to be consistent in all the classes. No, Prabhuji told I have to go to Nasik, no Prabhu. It's very difficult, it's so, the slokas are tough, it's very difficult. No, I'm so sincere, I will do it. Prabhuji was so confident and
I told him, I told him, see, you should be like Lord Chaitanya. Eagerness to love is the only qualification that you should have.
I'm really sorry, Prabhu.
I'm thinking that he's covering up so that nobody can attack him now. Why are you so really helping?
Prabhuji really picked up well. Actually, one day he started, he was sitting and started chanting mantra in the morning, early morning. Then he ended, in the night. Throughout the day, he was sitting and chanting. You can imagine, throughout the day, morning, kind of after chanting, he started the chanting, chanting. Throughout the day till evening, he was chanting. But that shows how much eagerness he wanted to learn the mantra. Really, actually, Prabhuji is saying 47, but he's not looking like 47. He's so energetic, so he memorized. Who memorized Satvika Buddhisvara? Raise your hands. Nobody. He memorized Satvika Buddhisvara. Full. He came next third time or something. Without seeing, he was chanting. I was so amazed. Actually, such a capable, such a very expert, person among us. Somebody was telling, who's sitting next to you? We don't know. That he dedicated his life. We are very, very grateful. He's a great asset to ISKCON. We are very, very thankful, Prabhu. You are made it as a historical match.
He's like friend of Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj is playing with him as a person.
I just mentioned him in a very small way, but he has done a great service to many, many great personalities in ISKCON. It's one among them. Jayapataka Maharaj, he served in the very, very crucial situations. And everybody knows. Somebody was asking, Prabhuji, when they're reading the Jayapataka Maharaj health status, Achyutananda Prabhu name comes. Does he, that same Achyutananda? Yes, he is the one. He's the one. Great person. Yeah, very, very thankful to Prabhu being with us in the historical match. Okay,
कुछ समय से खाली रहता है, एक आदमी उधर जाके बैठा एडजस्ट हो जाएगा। Hare Krishna. So I'm very grateful. Especially that course is actually not. It was not for me. Like that message announced, and our group, our batchmate Premras Prabhu, he was telling me that kind of course is starting. We would like to do Prabhu. Then I did not feel that so much to do it. I took initiation, Brahman initiation 2010, and I was not able to do 26 Ashram. So that 24, sorry. So 24 Ashram, and I had like so much desire to learn about puja and all the things. But I started preaching from youth preaching. I started my whole devotional life, and the whole of life home is 21 to like started connected, and I did like how much I want. I know that preaching and this college and university preaching, not able to do puja and anything, but I had so much desire that one day I told Krishna that one day you can do, you can arrange, you can force and something you manage. And this time, then the devotees stayed, and our 5 or 6 students, they are ready to do that course. And then Gauranga Bihari Prabhu said, no, that is very hectic. Shivananda Shem Prabhu is very particular. You have to give time 10 hours there and 3 hours here in your Vidyapit course. You cannot do that. Then I was in backward actually. Front was Krishna Prabhu and Premras Prabhu and others so many. And then one day Krishna Prabhu said I should go to Gauranga Darshan Prabhu, and I did not go. Premras Prabhu and Krishna went to Gauranga Darshan Prabhu, and Gauranga Darshan Prabhu said only 2 persons can do. One is Krishna Prabhu, one is Devarshi Prabhu. Others cannot do. Then the first Udbodhani class, Gauranga Darshan Prabhu coming with one card, and he said that you can do Prabhu. Don't worry, you can do the multiple things and you can do it. Then I just felt Krishna once, then I joined, and I just felt 3-4 things very important lesson. Like for me, I was very jolly and something, not so much depend personality. I am just doing this. But I found from the teachers that Karta Nrsimha Prabhu, he is giving his lesson in the same way, very sweet, in the same, no different. Like personality like this, it's going in like that.
Sarita.
Satisfactory and sweet and not ups and downs like mantras. He's like how he started, that way he ended, and the first day to last day, same flavor. And the flavor increasing, sweetness is increasing. And he is giving a lot, like mantras he is telling, he is not going out of that mantra. How he speak, he is little lower voice, but the pitch, how the standard of the pronunciation is same pronunciation. He is not out of that pronunciation. It's the same thing, same, and he understands if we mistake. And from Goparas Prabhu, I just feel that everyone knows he is very younger, and Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu said that don't misunderstood them first time. The class is by their age. They are very, very expert, And Prabhuji's voice is like something, my God, when he yelling, Shah, it was like something going up in the sky. Sound. And it is giving me so much. And when he started teach us little later, but when he started to teach us, it was so bold. And after Vedanta Prabhu, he was like so much strong and sharp, no compromising. You have to just go through that. And I just found that the age is not a factor for the person. The knowledge of our Vedic knowledge makes the person like brave, graceful, and older. Like older means in the sense of how to say that, like heavy personality. The teachings of Vedic knowledge, the mantras, the knowledge can makes the person like very personified. How to say it? Great person. So it is comes from Prabhu, and he is so much always in yoga. I put the kusha that way. So he just I catch it nicely, but while I put in that finger, and he addressed that also. And he said, Prabhuji, you did that. You don't do that. I just forgot what I did. And all the small things, they catch it. And it was giving me the like inspiration that how I should become. And I born in a village. It's very rural village in Bangladesh, Sunamganj. It's very rural, like 6 months, 5 months, water all around our village. So from that I came here, and my beside Brahman family was there. And from very childhood, I have Om Tatsadabda, Brahmanamas, I heard it. And that Tatsat Addo, I don't know the meaning of that. Goparaj Prabhu, he made it very particular, Tatsat, and then he stopped. Then he's Addo, Brahmano, something. So, from Tatsat Addo, I felt it's one word. And I heard from very childhood from our local Brahman, it's Tatsat Addo only. And he is saying Tatsat, Addo, Brahmano, then it started. So it was like everything I just learned. And from that Prabhu, our Halada Prabhuji, he was like so silent killer like. His personality is so deep. You know, he not express, he is so deep, and he so much so details, he knows everyone. He is very talking very less, but he knows everything. And how he explained all the explanations and everything, it was really attracted, and I was feeling that what we do by that Jagga course. And I learned so nice point from Gauranga Prabhu's class. He was telling that we can attract people in Mumbai. He was giving so many programs is going on, and if we arrange in very nice way that yoga can be the greatest tool of preaching, he was telling. And it was, I really liked it, and I discussed with Prabhuji also and Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu also that in our Bangladesh, not allow the non-devotees to do the programs. And also the brahmachari is not going, or any ISKCON devotee is not going the outside devotees program. So I will talk to Maharaj and make it like accessible for the non-devotees also. And all are non-devotee only. They are coming after knowing. So that is attracted, and I will really do something on that also. And I felt how Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu and Arshivananda Prabhu, he arranged the Janmotiti festival, and how the talk between Krishna, Nanda Maharaj, and this I felt like it can attract everyone in the world. How way it is now, like we read in Bhagavatam, and still now we reading now, and that reading is attracting. And that way that our Nanda Maharaj is here. Nanda Maharaj, Nanda Baba, and Krishna and Mataji, Jashoda Mataji. And they became person just for doing that little time. But I feel so much, the acting was so nice, and the talking which from Goswamis, whatever they speak, it's like they were in that place while Krishna did, and they're right. And told to Shivananda Shem Prabhuji, Prabhuji, that festival we should do in big pandal, and it should be also movie like movie like things, and everyone from far people can see, and that can attract everyone actually. Lord Krishna can attract everyone, and the things what comes from our Goswami's personal assessment or realization, that can be actually attract everyone. So for me, that is full of grace, as Chidananda Prabhu said, Krishna. For me, Krishna forced me to do that, because that 1 month, what I did, I don't know. I not eating properly, not sleeping. I feel Gurukul. I feel really Gurukul. And while chanting with the teachers, I really feel Gurukul. Even now, age little become increased, but I felt that Gurukul when we saw the movies. Krishna went to Shandipani Munchashram and doing all the things. So I felt in my life that Rasha we got, the Gurukul Rasha, little bit. And I prefer everyone should do that, and I tell to our organizer institute directors, make it accessible. It makes it accessible for everyone, that people can get the Rasha of mantras. And I shared our teacher that Prabhu, see how much science in our Vedic scriptures have. Like one line, we are studying 1 month, still it's not perfect. One word, it's not perfect. So how much science it has? So people can pass the whole life by one line, 1 month to one word. How much great our scriptures is. So I am very, very grateful to all the devotees, especially Gauranga Prabhu. I am not no one who can recognize me. Like the Brahmins, like in GB, they make me accessible for that. Who am I? Who can give chance to do that here in the books? No one. But the Brahmanical mentality, the Brahmanical culture allow me here. So I am really the unqualified one with all the groups. And the teachers knows I am mercifully passed. I am not passed by any mantras and any skills. So please bless me that I understood the things like double up, double down. Double up and double down things, and the sauras and the what was it? Parchaya. And I believe I will connect with the teachers, and I believe I will. I am not pleased you, I know, and please be merciful, and I will pleased one day. That is my personal desire. I will really pleased one day. That is me. Thank you so much, Shivananda Shem Prabhu, and all the devotees. And if I did any offense, of course I did offense, and I am talking so much and doing so many things. Please forgive me and make your brother, junior brother, and give your mercy to me that I can continue my devotional service and I can fulfill the expectations of the Vaishnavas. And thank you so much.
Hare.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna, Dhanvat Pranam to all Vaishnavas. So actually it was a great opportunity for me to join in this course because it was a desire since long back. I'll participate in yajnas, and I was requesting my temple president only. I want to do this. Somehow I have a desire, and whenever I go to Mayapur also, I go to Mayapur academies and ask them what is your schedule when we are doing the yoga course, and they ask me, "You are Brahman initiated?" No, I'm not Brahman initiated. So only you need Brahman initiated to perform this yajna. So I thought it is not possible till I am not getting the second initiation. So now, by mercies, Guru Maharaj not completed 1 year, the second initiation. The first year of the yajna course, he told me, it is okay, allow you. At least I can allow you, but you ask your family whether they are allowing you. So my family strongly disagreed. It was 4 months behind. Then finally, Prabhuji told how he got a message from Mayapur. He told me that the course is going on in Mayapur, December. You go there if you are so much interested. You go there. Then my wife told, again, after 1 week, she told, no, I got a message from JV that they are conducting in 25 days. So he was there. Not me. So I was about to register to December Mayapur course, so I registered here. So, and it was a great opportunity for me because when I came here, my wife told you are going and you have never attended any, because you are so much busy in management system, so you have never entered, never done the puja also, DT department. So how will you do anything? So that's Krishna's mercies, everything will happen. So practically speaking, when I joined here, actually I was not have any idea about DT or CVD. I know only 3 Atmans. Nothing, 24 hours I was surprised. And mudras, nothing, but everything was difficult. For Purvanga Karma. Purvanga Karma was so much difficult for me. Performing mudras, performing asana sthapanas, anything what is there in Purvanga Karma, it was completely new for me. And what to tell about last point, Yanta Deves, means concluding ceremonies, that Visarjan part. So it was very new, and I'm very thanks to the Mayapur teams and the G teams that Sivanand Prabhu's, Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, all of that Prabhu's and Prabhuji's, starting from Vedanta Prabhu's, Madhavata Prabhu's and Gopinath Prabhu. They are the whole plannings, they are planned in such a ways that presently I can say after completion of this course, I have in Purvanga Krama, I know all the asanas, whatever the questions, basically I can tell. With all the mudras, ajmans, everything in the Purvanga Krama, I have learned. Anything you ask, I can also, it is not, I tried my best and it is their blessings, they have taught me and all of my friends, devotees, I have asked so many devotees, probably tell me how this do this mudras. And all there, especially Pitambar, all everyone there.
Your pedantry analogy.
So means it was a crash course, but it is sure that these systems they have arranged, the books they have designed, if someone strictly following, definitely he can learn everything, starting from raw things to up to end things he can learn. Very well designed. And very cooperatively, the teachers, they are guiding us and no hesitation. How many questions you ask them? They are guiding very systematically. This has been planned. I am very much happy. And it was very struggle for me, like Achyutanand Prabhu, like Grishma. We have taught in that way. So what I thought in the beginning times, when I was studying this, all these slokas, so it was difficult for me. It's English and making that the proper word, it was not coming in my mouth. So what I thought if I translate everything in Odia language, then I can able to chant the mantras. So what I did, I translated full books from Puskandika to concluding ceremonies in Odia language. Typed everything, day and night I typed. Full books I typed in Odia language. And I started pronunciation. So now the pronunciation like Vishnu, so there are so much difference. So I thought कि चलता है, no problem. क्या है? चलेंगे वहाँ पे चला जाएंगे तो बस क्या? Once I leave this place, then who checks? Yes, pronouncing Vishnu, Om Purna, other. So there is so much checking here. It is too difficult for me. So no problem. Somehow I will pass, and after that we will check. Then I thought, then I will try. But it's not happening with me. Actually, practically, I thought it is beyond me. I can't do. Then again, one day I heard I thought this Vaishnav, the devotees, they are chanting one Jai Radha Madhavas in different tunes, different singers, different tunes. So in mantra also, Vishnu, we can chant it. Ultimately, we are trying to pleasing Lord. So nothing. So their teacher they are forcing. Okay, we will listen, but it is not possible for me. Then suddenly, I see Krishna's mercy. What when it came in my mind, ki, am I following the disciplic succession? As a Brahmins, why they are so much forcing, so much giving the trace? No, it should pronounce properly. That means it is also a disciplic succession. Whatever the standard they have mentioned, that has to be properly chanted. If it is not that, then Krishna will not, because we are showing ourselves as Brahmins. So we should also present in that way. That is how Krishna will be happy. So then this is what. Then after that I took serious. 1 week it took me to make myself serious. Yes, I will chant properly. Then I started, and thanks to all the teachers and all of my colleagues, they have guided me. So I was thinking it will be difficult on my age, it's 45 I am running, so it will be difficult, but somehow I tried my best, and their mercy, they helped me. And last class, one thing Prabhuji told is we are going to pass out from here. We should take the name of ISKCON, at least we are pass out from GEB and Mayapur academies, everyone will teach, everyone will have that vision for us. So mantra means you have to be memorized, every mantra. So I thought, yes, I was thinking after going from this place, we'll do a yagya there. And my temple president also told me, when we reach here, we'll organize a yagya. So I decided, no, first I will take 15 days, whatever days, I will memorize all the slokas from Puskandika to last Yantita. Then I will start the yagya. So that it will be satisfying, it is a pleasure for all my teachers. What they have the expectation, though they have been passed, but they have that expectation. I have definitely fulfilled that desire. So this is what I have a very good experience in GEs. So much beautiful environment, beautiful teachers, beautiful guidance. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Actually, three devotees, they really worked hard. You know, like Praveen Krishna Prabhu, he translated entire Yagya Padhati manual in Hindi. And like Bhadra Prabhu, he translated the entire Yagya Padhati in the Devanagari. Devarshi Srivas Prabhu, he translated entirely in the Bengali language. Actually, it's too hard, translating everything in syllable by syllable and adding swaras to it, and they work really hard. Actually, we really should appreciate all these three devotees. I'm not in Raj Seva. You want to say?
Yeah, yes. I want to say something. You can go ahead. Because I'm not going there. I'm just comfortable. So you can be there, and after I'll just take 5 minutes, not more.
For me, again, everything also starts the same thing, like, it's been, so I started my journey from middle class family. So there, we have never thought what Krishna consciousness thing is. So I just started, so I was to always think, what God is and all everything. Because I have been always placed with so many other religious people. So from that time I was to think, why these people are doing so many things, they go to their worship place and they worship and come back. We don't have. We just worship, we just lamp, 2 instances and finish. That's it, the worship is. I have always questioned why people are not doing. We just worship this too and all. So that day I'm more than thinking, I need to research on this. I need to do something on this. Start from there. So I have to go to our temple, local temple, and then got temple. So I prayed to her. I need to search about it, I want to learn about it more. Because they used to do yajna every Dasara we used to do yajna. The people who were doing yajna, they don't know what it is happening, why they were doing it. Just every morning we used to do whole night bhajan and morning yajna is done. But when I went and asked them why we are doing, no, it just it's a tradition we are doing it. So then okay, I just again one day I saw something wrong happening there in the opposite temple. And I was very frustrated. I went to the temple, I prayed to the demigod, I mean, not the Devi actually. If you think really if it is something better or maybe something more I should learn, I should get this. So it took me 4 years to reach out. I somehow came in contact with devotee and I came in. So then that's how I started my journey to come into Krishna consciousness. And then from that day onwards, because what happened every day, my family members, all the people are always, everybody knows astrology now. Saying why it is happening, this happening, ye kar lo, this is the solution, do this yajna, do this puja, everything will happen. Then when my marriage also it happened, they said, don't get married. You have to do this yajna first, then only get, otherwise you will die in 6 months. My mother was there, but no, don't get married now. So we'll do this yajna. I said, I don't care. And then I don't care what's happening. So somehow I tell you do it, I want to again. So they did this again, came back. And when I came, then I went back to Bharat after marriage. So from last 14 days I'm in Bharat. So my all ceremony was happening with the ISKCON Paddhati. My marriage was also happening in temples, ISKCON temples, ISKCON Paddhati. When I went there, I was thinking how all the samskar will happen. There was only one pujari there. He's also now old. So he said, so all the samskar, my child was born. So we did all samskar since the day he born. The 40-day samskar, as mentioned in the Sankasatipika, and Kushatin Guru was mentioning all the samskars. So till now, till this Upanayana, we did all samskar. So I was thinking, and only one pujari we have. So every time I have to call him, and he's working also. Since we Bharat don't have dedicated pujaris, I should prove now it is 3 months. What we should do? Oh, this is samskar we should do it now. Okay, just wait. I will check the samskar. So every time he is busy also. So we used to always not but we should do it. Somehow to do. So I was thinking, no, we should have someone else every time. So I asked Prabhu, why don't you do something for us also? So then, first 8 years. So the last year, in March, we started this. We started samskar classes for us. Those who are very actually inquisitive to start. So we started their samskar classes. And then told me, you all should get initiated first. Brahman said, then only you can do. And I was thinking, because for me, I was waiting 10 years for get first initiation. I said, second to forget it. I don't know when I'll get. Somehow by, again, devotee's mercy there also. And we got connected and we got initiation this year. And then after getting initiation, my contract got over. And it's also Krishna's plan. He gave me here. I thought I will stay here for 1-2 months in GV and I leave. So after staying here, then I got somehow I was getting delay, but because I was starting something there in Bharat. Delay, and now Prabhu Srivas asked me, why don't you do this course? Okay, why not? And I called you, Prabhu, can I do this? You do it. And Prabhu actually was, since March we were trying to reach Mayapur Academy, Venkata Academy for this course to happen in Bharat. Somehow the time was not getting there, so this time is not there. So I spoke up in the course, so we can do somewhere in that. So I got this opportunity now. I got this course and I'm very happy and very grateful to all the teachers and team here who actually allowed us to learn. The very important, this whatever we are doing this course is actually is meant for the.
It will take little time.
This is actually for like you have to be like Mahaprabhu, just give Karuna Bhav, just give up. Asking him, Prabhu, when we go there, we have some people will ask for the darshan. No, you do your service, whatever comes and do it. So it never. That's what the important aspects, just do your thing, do your part, don't expect anything. As a Brahmana, you are supposed to serve the community, as it has been mentioned in the Shastras also. Brahmana's quality is like, is to just teach, preach, and give. Expect nothing. So, and I am very grateful because I am also a very slow learner, and I could actually really get time. After coming JV, I was more busy than my working environment because Shivana Shampoo always told me, go practice. Actually, after coming here, actually I accepted some volunteer services here also. So morning I was coming here, then in between time I was to go and do some services in purchase department. Then I used to get some hours, that 2 hours I used to give to my children to study. Then again 2:30 to 6 o'clock again for the class. Then I used to go for detail service also because I was so much I should learn. I mean, I came here, that I should learn something here. So now Shonan Shampoo also allowed me to do some services in the department also. Ramadan Gopal Prabhu also helped me in this. Somehow I am getting here with all the devotees, learning so many things. So I'm very blessed, and I also pray beg out lotus feet, everyone is here. If I have any committed mistakes, so please forgive me, and humbly beg at your feet to please pray that I can really help and do something where whatever I have learned I can actually come back in whatever way I can. Thank you very much.
I can be here and I think. No. So,
Yes, it take little time, na?
So actually, no need to do that. You can actually face that camera. I'm good with it. Without the camera, you can hear me at least. You can move it. Okay, so please. So I can be at more ease. Thank you for that. So actually, Prabhu said, Lalit Madhav Prabhu said that he is very narrow-minded. But in that magnitude, I am the mindless or close-minded person. Very close-minded, and I am critical by nature. So for me, when this Yagya course started, I was like, it can be a good distraction from my daily schedule. So if it is very hardcore regime, I don't have any problem with that. Even if I had to sit for 8 hours and something like that. And my first impression was I can go through it. I don't have any problem with it. So I'll just sit and just learn about it. Maybe I know many things about the procedure and all the things. I was like that. I was casual about that. And when it comes up first online session and all that, I was just casual. And when it actually started, when actually I was there in that room, sitting in front of with the devotees, in front of the teachers from academy. When first thing Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu said that this teaches who? The teacher, he said that they may be younger in age, but and they may correct you, so please don't take offenses. But for me, it's Guna Puja Sthaneshu and Gunina Vayamna Lingam. For me, it's like that they are very qualified to teach, and their age and their gender doesn't matter for me. So therefore, I was in that mentality, but I was ready to accept that as a statement from them. So I was doing that. But what really impressed me was when I saw their maturity, when they were dealing with the devotees. For me, it was wow, they are 40 years old. In in behavior, treating people, they are 40 years old, though they are 20-year-old. So that blown me up, and from then onward, I really started learning. And it is rightly said that ki gao paschyanti dandena vede paschyati vadav. That Brahman, they have to see with the Vedas, and Shravan Upadharan. Vedas we can see by hearing actually. So for Brahmana, ear are their eyes. So in that sense, when first Vedanta Prabhu said that this, the very easy mantra is this which Virupaks Japa. And when I first saw it, wow, what is this? Is it easy? And It was like totally like that for me. And but when Mahotkrita Prabhu started chanting it, so till now Virupaksha Japa is my favorite. The first one. I learned it very easily, like this. Like after only 2 recitations, I learned it. Like only after 2 recitations. But earlier, therefore, it is rightly said, Om Adnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya. I could see that mantra, but I couldn't understand it. Rightly, we can learn it, read it, but we cannot see it. But after after hearing from him, and I really see it, what it is. It's very easy in that sense. And then after that, of course, this all teachers, they are very mature and very what we can say, accommodating to all other devotees and all that. Especially me, I am very conservative. They gave me my space to grow and all the things. They taught me what need to be taught and all other things. And of course, other credit goes to Shivanand Sham Prabhu, Gaurang Prabhu for bringing them here, and to all of you, because it is said, कि विद्यार्थी when he learns, आचार्यम पादमादत्ते, विद्यार्थी पादस्वमेधया, ब्रह्मचारिभ्य पाद कालक्रमेण. When Vidyarthi learns something, it's like ecosystem. It's not just interrelationship between Guru and Vidyarthi, but it's between us also. Because when we are together, we can get inspiration from each other. Therefore, when it is like online, we may get or may not get inspiration, but by sitting with each of us, I have seen many seniors. Till time I just heard about Achyutanand Prabhu. First time I have interacted with him and sat beside him. I learned about him. Pitambar Prabhu, I knew him from childhood. But we were like backbenchers and doing something.
What the association now, Pitambar Prabhu, course fees is completed.
Then with Anupam Gaurang Prabhu, he had done so many services, and still he is here and doing this course, and he is kind of inspiration in his own style. He is in he is going with his own space, at the same time he asked me on the very first day, let us chant this mantras together, but I couldn't because of my schedule. But he gave me inspiration. Then I got main inspirations from Devarshi Prabhu and Praveen Krishna Prabhu. Because when at first day they started, I was like, I was really kind of really worried for them at the first day. Really, why is my concern to the devotee? But after 7 days, when Praveen Krishna Prabhu chanted the verse, I was like, wow. He was like in total, and Devarshi Prabhu is like his bala is what we say sama. Like his voice is very sweet and very loud. Praveen Krishna Prabhu is the same. But they have only little problem with their pronunciation, but other things are very, very good. So they gave me inspiration, so I could continue the course, because after 7 days I was like, oh, I knew what to do. I got these recordings, I can do with this. But they inspired me to keep coming, other devotees also. And so therefore I am very grateful to all the teachers and all the students here. Thank you very much. If anyway I have hurt you, I offended you by my mind, body, or my speech, please forgive me. Thank you.
Very good. Come forward. Prabhu is worried. Prasadam is getting cold.
Hare Krishna. Thank you very much for giving me an opportunity to share my experiences, what I have learned here. I express my deep gratitude from my bottom of heart to His Divine Wish of Prabhupada. So, he had actually established this ISKCON and wanted to do many things, but few things which have been left, like one of us, like an ashram, some of the things. So like that, even the samskaras also, which wants to build up from the beginning onwards from the Garbhadhana samskara to the last bit of our life, and the safe journey towards back to Godhead. Not only physically or philosophically we can understand and go, So in that, the Mayapur Academy and Mayapur Institute, they took it a step ahead, and after that they are just doing it for the well-being of the whole world, especially ISKCON community, and further it's going to outreach to the outside world also. So not going to take too much time, just I was reflecting what is the meaning of these samskaras, and we know the scars which are like maybe positive and maybe sometimes it's negative also. So just have one thing is we have to be self-awareness and we have to understand where we are and how we can able to transform them and mold them and bring up to the inner positivity and to reach bring a meaningful life to this human form of life. So just it is small acronym kind of thing. This is samskaras. So S stands for self-awareness. First of all, one should be aware of this. Just like we should aware of the spirituality, like in human, we are human, at least we have to act like a human being. So like that, the self-awareness of this is, samskaras are often seen as an imprints left by the past experiences and the actions and the choices which are influenced one's current thoughts and action. So a greater help is there in this, because the imprints will helpful for the person to grow or go down also. So that's the reason the samskaras can be both either positive or negative, which are prompting growth and the values in the positive way. In the negative, it is leading to the suffering and getting confused. Who am I? What I am supposed to do? Then that's the reason many of the people, current generation, they are coming to suicide. If a good samskara person will never ever commit because he's having a self-awareness and self-confidence. Lacking of this self-confidence, people are just committing suicide because even though they are not getting samskaras, but if they are learning on basis. So A stands for the, yes, at least right now, I have to accept this. I had one good quote from my speech master that it's too late to become, it's too late to avoid the results, but not too late to come to the right conclusion. It's too late to avoid the reaction, what I've committed, but not too late to come to the right conclusion. Yes, Srila Prabhupada has given us this International Society for Krishna Consciousness, and so many things are there, philosophy and everything. So we have to accept this, and our aim is right now is to cultivate these positive samskaras and reduce the influence of the Kali, the negative influences. And M stands for, it helps us to the mental impressions, memories, and according to that, it brings the shape and individual personality and our behavior. It molds as per what we want to be further. The question may arise, then what we have to do and how we should go ahead. Then the H stands for we have to study. The scriptures, how we have to study. Even for this also, the spirituality we have to study as we are getting everything thoroughly. Everything is written by our acharyas and no need to go here and there. Srila Prabhupada mentioned that everything I have given in my books. And everything is there in the books. So only thing is, what I can say, like Mayapur Academy just they cracked it. So they brought it out. Otherwise we only just like in a DT department, like sorry, this is my observation again. Like we are only just like a DT department preaching, and so we will take about that. These are the very great values which we have to inbuilt in our own life. So we have to study. Then some may ask the question, why we need to study all these things? First of all, we have to be very kind and our First, we have to kind upon our own self to reform and to again reinstate our constitutional position. Jeevara Swarupa Krishna and Nityadas with this good samskaras and kind enough our own self, then towards to the world who are need very urgency, as Prabhupada mentioned, that Bhaktisiddhanta mentioned to Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, like we need now independence. First of all, we need Krishna consciousness. This is emergency. So like this kindness towards to our own self, then others. Then we have to develop that, we have to develop the good qualities like our attitude, the submission. The submissive attitude should be there, not for, as many of the devotees we know, and Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu also mentioned about, not for income, as I already mentioned. Prabhu, this is like a huge, not quoting again one of our brahmachari, like even choose your career, right? So this is a good career to earn lot of money, because people will just, but because for them this is only once in a life or once in a while for them. But our attitude should be very, very submissive, and how we should, like our acharyas and our Goswamis, how they have lived their life. And that attitude should be like, we are a pujari, as Prabhuji mentioned about, still I remember the same thing, pujari. What do we do?
Purohit.
Purohit. Purohit means hit.
Purohit.
So then we have to be stand in front, and then we have to, for their hit, then we have to guide them. It's not for our own, how much I can give. That should be our attitude. And at the lastly, we have to be resilience. Resilience means it's like bringing the material and whatever that matter into their own constitutional position. That's what we are discussing. Jiva Swarupa Krishna Nityadas. That's our eternal constitutional position. And finally, we have to adapt this kind of service attitude and render the service to the humanity, which are very helpful for them as well. So this is the thought process which was there in my mind, and I expressed to Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu when he asked, why you want to learn? You are a brahmachari. Why you want to learn the samskaras? So then I mentioned thought of, say for example, my community like Pune where I was staying, around 7,500 to 10,000 crowd, only devotees. And I have to depend on the Karmakanda, where our own acharyas, Gopal Prabhu Goswami and all the Goswamis, they have given us very beautifully the Kshatriya certificate, all from the birth to the death, everything samskaras has been given to us. And the procedure also has been given to us. Goswamis has given, not telling me. They just contemporary acharyas also. So everything is there. So just I want to learn it. Patan Yajan Yajan. Then I want to teach to the people, then they can, because most of the process has to be performed these things, then they will learn it, they do in their own life. Because brahmachari, we don't have any samskaras to do our own self also, nor we can do any others, except the Nitya Homa and Mahasudarshan Homa. Rest everything has to be done, especially for the brahmachari, they have to very good samskaras for their children to upcoming. As Prabhupada expressed that as we know that the fire will come, as Prabhuji used to bring our fire very purely. Sunlight. And otherwise for the Brahmana. Okay? And another one is the Arini. Otherwise the fourth one is just Mantrocharana. As Prabhupada mentioned about that, the third generation in ISKCON, they just chant and they ignite the fire through the mantras. So the samskaras helps to bring such kind of the third generation people to the world again, to the Satyaguna and kind of thing. So I expressed to this way I want to do thought process. This is my intention to join the course. So then gradually the evolution happened, and somehow the desire is a long cherished desire. I already mentioned in the feedback also. It's 2007 when I first met Prabhuji to joining into the Gurukul. So he asked which standard you are still. By the time I completed my masters, he said, oh, it's too late. So what age I can do it? At maximum 10th class we can take it maximum as a devotees, but otherwise in the early age you should come. Oh, I thought, okay, it's gone. I think I can never become learning from the Gurukul or from the teacher or something like that. So then eventually the desire still it was there, and I joined the Brahmacharya ashram, and we're serving in the DT department. It's still this community building up, and samskaras when they are asking, gradually learning some knowledge from the devotees. And then approached Prabhuji again in 2012, then again 2022, after 10 years back. So then he just personally taught me some things. But still I was not so satisfied. I wanted to do it as a course completely from Sloka recitation onwards. So it took 2024 to come in the Govardhan Village by the blessings of the great exalted devotees. They came personally from the same Gurukul, from the same Mayapur Dham, Radha Madhava's servants, and it's very great pleasure to be in them and to learn. And the first and foremost thing what I learned is their attitude is amazing. It's always they're encouraging, and especially in our group when we were there, we are always every day we are thinking only one thing is, and we are doing so many mistakes, but still our devotees, our teachers are just encouraging. Let us continue. Otherwise, Hari Guru Prabhu, the day beginning, he told me, Prabhu, कि मेरे पास की बात नहीं है तो मैं ड्रॉप आउट हो जाऊंगा. But it's amazing that Prabhuji, yeah, the day when I saw Prabhuji could recite the slokas and the mantras and other things, so that is the credit goes to the team of the devotees teachers, including Mrs. Shivanand Sham Prabhu and his guest Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu, and they tirelessly, Vedant Prabhu also, tirelessly they taught us the slokas, mantras, how we should do that. So even like us, we can cope up with this and to move ahead. So all glories to all of you, dear teachers, and please forgive me in whatever mistakes and please bless me. As Prabhuji, Chakrakadadpur mentioned, the last year I heard about this only. What we have learned the knowledge is only 25%. If I am wrong, Prabhuji, please correct me. The meaning of is what is what we learn is only 25%. What I learned in Bhakti Vedanta Vidya Peetham, 6 cantos Vidya Peetham, next 6 cantos is Vedanta, Sarvabhauma, only 25%. And the next 25% is my own Mananam. 50, remaining 25% Brahmacharya, is my practice. With practice we can learn. And the remaining 25%, Samay Sikhayega. So like that even I learned many of the things this 1 year, like the sloka, I think it is Chanakya?
This is Niti Shastra.
Yes, again. So, yes, Prabhuji is kind of really blessings, so that really we have to adopt these good qualities and to whatever you all taught us. Let me again say invite this mood and to Saul Shila Prabhupada's Hare Krishna. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Very thankful to all the devotees who share their experience. Now teachers will speak. We'll start.
First of all, before I start, either call us Mayapur Gurukul or Sri Rupanaga Paramarthika Vidyapith.
Arriva.
Just so that others also don't get disturbed, who have the names of Mayapur Academy or Mayapur Institute. Okay, first of all, I would like to thank all of you for giving us an opportunity to present this course. It's our service, especially for all of these devotees who learned in the Gurukul. It's a wonderful opportunity to teach what they learn. That's the most rare thing these days, for people to accept even what you know. And also to, first of all, from the Govardhaniko village, Gauranga Prabhu for his vision and very clear-cut instruction to me. When I was like asked, okay, as Prabhuji, what is your vision? Then I started suggesting few things. He said, I want person. Don't tell me what I can do. I want a person. So when are you coming? He said, okay, then he means very serious things. And for Shivanand Prabhu for organizing. See, in Mayapur, we have the lenience that we'll say, arrange your accommodation, prasadam, and just come for class here at this time. And because it's a big place and it's like already established ISKCON place, we need not bother. But here, then every small detail has to be taken care. It takes at least double the energy that took us. So that's why I'm very choosy where we conduct the course, and then we are confident, because otherwise, the devotees who come, they make so much endeavor, it becomes very difficult. If everything is not proper, we cannot teach properly. Yes. And all of you are expressing the value of this course. It actually comes from our Goswamis, as all of you have already seen. And see, the underlying principle behind this course is Srila Prabhupada, he mentioned about various things. And he said he wants to create a revolution in the society. What kind of revolution? Revolution, nor a philanthropic revolution. He said I want to create a cultural revolution in the society. And the cultural revolution through Vaishnavism. Vaishnavism means Ekayanas. All the Vaishnavas are called Ekayanas, means exclusive worshippers of Lord Vishnu. Now, all the cultural activities of us is centered around Lord, so the Supreme Lord Vishnu and service to Him. So, this course is one such aspect where we have another opportunity to express that devotion through performing of various yajnas and samskaras, to give opportunities for people to realize how whatever is within their capacity to use it in the service of the Lord. So that is what we are supposed to be the outcome of this course. And of course, as another point which I mentioned to you, that how the mood is the most important thing. I just expressed you from a philosophical perspective how from the mood comes form and everything expands from there, from the spiritual. But that very same principle applies to any field you take. Whichever field you want to take. For example, you want to take the field of, grammar. So among the grammatical Sanskrit grammar, the top is considered as kavya. Means first you learn the rules, varna, this, that. Then the essence of everything in the language is poetry. How you express. Srila Baladev Vidyabhushan mentions in one of his books, Sahitya Kaumari, that what is the essence of kavya? He said, the soul of any kavya is the direct meaning, means whatever the Shastra explains, and the mood given by the Acharya. That is the soul of kavya. And the body is three aspects: the clarity of expression, the vigor of expression, and the sweetness of expression. This is the body. And then the decorations of the embellishments are all these metaphors, all what we consider as language. So the same thing even in any field, even when we are doing this, the whole course, the entire thing runs around what kind of mood we are trying to carry from this. Our mood is we are servants of everybody. We are trying to do this service to everyone. And then that service is expressed through by performing ceremonies, either for persons or everybody coming together, congregating in temple. Now, by the mercy of acharyas and so many senior devotees have put their energy, even just putting all these books together. We have explained all those who all went through. And currently, whoever are involved, we are one step before you, that we read the course before and then we learn. But still, this is just the beginning of what we have a long journey of at least next 10,000 years. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's movement will be the most prominent in the entire world. So to carry it, to spread it and to give it to everybody. We have this wonderful opportunity. So please maintain the right attitude, the mood for carrying this. Because one of the senior devotees, he came as a guest and he had he made a very serious point. He had he said that there can be a problem that you are teaching devotees like this. Now they become teachers immediately. In ISKCON, as soon as we learn, we are the teacher. We'll go and teach everywhere. But if they are not up to the mark, up to the standard, it will create chaos. And not to discourage all of you, whatever we learn, especially the practicals, you can all abide. But the mantras, none of us are up to the standard. And to speak as for the fact, 90% of us cannot make to the standard in this lifetime because we are already late. But the main reason behind teaching this course, like if you go to any other sampradaya, they will be very, particular about the detail. Unless you come as a child, 5-year-old, you never learn. So will not take. But as I said, how Srila Baldev Vidyabhushan said, soul of everything is the mood given by the Acharya and what Shastra directly the meaning is, not the embellishments. So that's the first point. The Acharyas, what they want, what is their desire, how to spread this. And to give this exposition to the Brahmanical culture. Now all of you know what it means. So and Prabhupada said, my first generation, second generation, he didn't give the credit, they will chant mantras properly. Third generation, means he very clearly told, pave the path for them properly. Be an instrument for the third generation. So we are just trying to act as an instrument now for the next generation. They will be able to be the right cadre to spread this. Now why at all this differentiation and everything? See the mood we can exhibit now, but there is a particular level of skill also required, and that skill comes with improvement in consciousness. Like now you will realize when you are chanting mantra, it's not just chanting. It has a proper meter, you need to proper swara, and if some of you research little bit, then you can understand other things. But when you practice, you'll understand it has a natural swarupa. The mantra itself has a natural swarup on its own, and it will be revealed. You can get up till there. But the same thing imbibes in each aspect of your life. You will only speak something which has a meaning. That's how the Brahmanical potency keeps growing and come to a stage where what we read in the Shastras, when Kunti Maharani just said something like to Arjuna, you share it. And then her authority is, I have never spoken anything which doesn't carry out any meaning. So there should be some meaning behind it, if it came out of my mouth. Are we understanding the seriousness of like what was happening there? And our acharyas expect in future we should come to the same standard. So it's a very serious thing. We should not be proud of what we learn. Now I know like better than anybody in ISKCON. What we know is very insignificant, and we are being just an instrument for something that is coming in future. And one of my teachers said this in the Gurukul, most important point in life. See, the most unique thing is exactly following the acharyas. That is the most unique thing. Not trying to interpret Shastra in such a way or nobody understood I have a unique way. What Mahabharata says about that? Every Muni does the same thing. He has his own way of interpretation and he thinks is unique. That is not unique. That is the quality of material world. Every fellow has his self-ego, he thinks that way. The most unique thing is exactly following what the Acharya says to us. Sorry if I spoke beyond my adhikar. This is what I have been instructed when I learned, or I was told about this, so I'm just sharing. Thank you all.
So in 2008, I was standing in the Sri Chandra Mandir, and one sannyasi was standing there, facing Radha Madhava. And my parents always taught me I should always respect sannyasis, and if I have something, I'd always give to them. So I had 100 rupees. So I came up to the sannyasi, gave him 100 rupees. he took his hands out and said, "Thank you." And he gave me a big warm hug for maybe 30 seconds, maybe a minute. That was His Holiness Radha Sai Maharaj. And since then I remember that feeling, that warmth, that the care that he had for each individual person he deals with. And what I'm saying is that here, because everybody is servants of His Holiness, then the mood, what's the word? Feels invited, yeah. Everybody's feeling that mood, everybody's behaving that way. And me, as I'm only 22 years old, many of you, most of you are twice my age, some of you are almost 3 times my age. And the humility that there is, even though I'm so young and you have lived your life so much more than me, and you know probably way more than me many of the things, it really inspires me to progress in my devotional life and become more humble, more serious. And actually my father, he always wanted me to go to Chowpatty or to GV to stay for a month, maybe 6 months as a brahmachari, to be under somebody's guidance. But it turned out to be the other way. I came here to teach. But my father was very happy that I came here to see all of you, how you all behave. And all the devotees who came here also, I'm sure you all noticed how the mood that there is here. And I'm very grateful. I was very excited to come here. Whatever happened here exceeded my expectations. The devotees I met, how they behaved. So I'm very grateful to all of you. Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna. As it comes, we have went over time. Speaking, everyone's stomach is already making noise, so I'll keep mine a little short. Very grateful for giving a 19-year-old who has left Gurukul to teach. I'm basically teaching you how to speak the mantras. I'm telling you, don't speak this. Most of you have joined ISKCON before I was even born. The Pro was putting out 2007, 2010, and I was only 5 years old. And I'm here, telling you how to. It's Vishnu, not Vishnu. It's a very nice experience to teach, but one thing that when we are teaching, you also learn more from teaching. And also it depends on this. It's hard to find a good teacher, but it's harder to find a good student. So everyone here, because you have been serving Marge, and Marge's mood is the humble mood. It's the mood that our acharyas have said to follow, to not Chena, that mood. So everyone here is very nice. Have a very nice mood. So it's also a humbling experience because I've been in Gurukul for 8 years. And then I started teaching mantras. And sometimes I don't pronounce the A properly. I pronounce a long A. And probably pronounce long A, short A. And for 8 years, you're doing something. Your 8 years is a small number compared to most of you. But it is still it is a number for me because it's almost half my life, basically. So, anyways, but it was a very nice experience, and it was nice also to see that everyone here, the mood is also like how we had in Gurukul. That you take Maharaj's, in Gurukul, whatever Maharaj said is the absolute truth. It's the, yes, final wording. So you basically follow whatever Maharaj says.
you're taking up to his mood. Here also everyone is doing service just for Mars. You're doing yajna just for Mars. Because Mars said you're doing this, Mars said you're doing that. But it's a very nice thing because I've been in Gurukul for half my life only. And for most of you, it's you have already lived double or triple times my age. So please forgive me if I've committed any offense, knowingly or unknowingly. I'm a very straightforward person. So I might have, in the beginning, I might have been very too strict. Or I don't know how to be soft, basically. So please forgive me. Thank you.
Yes, now His Grace Shivananda Swami Prabhu can tell something.
We are very grateful to all the teachers. Actually, to summarize, actually, we don't have any qualification. Actually, again and again, it was like, some people yesterday they were telling me, they called me specifically, they asked, we didn't perform the exam properly. But how come you gave this much mark? We didn't pronounce swaras properly. I know how you gave this much mark. Is there any mistake? Actually, they mercifully they gave him the mark. It's not your mark. These are not your mark. But they gave them mercifully.
Also, it's not like a percentage, it's like a percentile, like, no? You need to be 100.
Yeah.
In mantras, you need to be 100 for, like, if you consider pass.
This is actual. This is actual, but still, actually after the exam, actually, just I'm not discouraging you. I'm just telling the fact. We discussed all the factors openly. After the class, after the exam, I went and asked, how many of students they chanted the mantra well? They said 0. It's not discouraging you, but we have to start from scratch. Everything start from 0 only. Like that, we have to start. Actually, maybe 1 or 2 marks here and there with someone. Don't think so much everything, and basically should understand where we are, and we should understand where to achieve. Like yesterday also I mentioned that this is a beginning, auspicious beginning. This is very very auspicious beginning, and we can improve a lot in very aspects. Life is like a student life. Every time we will be learning something. Prabhuji said that 30 years before I had a desire. After 30 years, Krishna is fulfilling his desire. So whatever desire we have, definitely Krishna will fulfill. That is at any cost. We can have very good aspirations, very good desires. Definitely that desire will be fulfilled by Krishna one day. Kabhi Kabhi Bolo.
Shedinama.
We will also chant properly. We will also come to that standard, and we will also perform proper yajna for the Krishna, Shri Krishna, Srimati Radharani, etc. And ultimately, Dadami Buddhi Yogam Yenamamukhyante. Krishna is there in our heart. Definitely, he will give inspiration, intelligence, and with a hope, and with the encouragement of the devotees. This team of devotees, you can share, probably this is what I'm facing difficulties. You can, this team devotees, always you can encourage each other. Chitta Magara Prana Bodhayanta Parasparam. This also you can discuss, and basically this also Krishna consciousness, how to serve Krishna better way. In a different aspect, we are serving Supreme Lord, we are serving, doing this yajna, preaching, and doing this one as a samskaras and many aspects. Actually, we can take this great knowledge and we can apply in our life. We can share this knowledge. We can use this knowledge in the service of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission. We are here, if you have any doubts or something, you can clarify also. Many of you feeling so hungry. Actually, sorry for the delay. Actually, we started the program, a little late only. We started after 12. We supposed to start. No problem. Thank you all very much.
Just one thing. I've just written one line. I just want to speak for all of them. It's like when we started the course, I've just put it in all the teachers' names so that how we can just do it. With the blessings of Shivanand Shamru, because Lord Shiva is a Vaishnavana Veda with the balam and the strength of the Halzar Prabhu, we got the opportunity to study Vedant from Vedantru in the loving and funful learning from Gopurachu, and our moha of doing something, or if at all you all of must not be, but I am of moha of illusion that I am knowing something, and obstacles of learning many things is and will be eliminated with the help of Mohat Kata Prabhu, so that we can please Krishna Chaitanya, which is the only goal of every jiva in every loka, and then we'll be able to please Guru and Gauranga. I would request all the devotees to play for this very senior personalities for their good health, long life, more fulfilling life, so that they can inspire many people like us, many devotees like us, and be the instrument in Prabhupada's and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu mission. On this occasion, we'll chant one Maha Mantra very loudly for their wealth and helping.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Sorry if I've spoken anything more than